I'll post the link here. All right, I'm going to now join with the Jeskai deck. Jeskai Controller. This one I just straight net decked from Andrew Cuneo. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, next time I'm going to wait for like 100 chests because I don't want to just keep doing these, you know? So I'll just wait till I have 100 chests or something. All right. How does this deck play out? Ugh, this hand looks awful. I'm assuming I have to keep this. This is not a good hand against green-red. It's just all removal. Why not 4 Girl Hulks? Because I copied Andrew Cuneo. Is that a good enough answer for you? Oh, what did he put into hand? What did my opponent put into hand? Oh, Botanical Sanctum. Sure. I wanted to save the rebuff in case my opponent plays a Chandra. Alright, well... No! Rip. So awkward. But what can you do? Oh! What can you do? Not get punished. That's what you can do. So he didn't have anything that turn. So I should probably just go for this Nahiri. I was hoping to draw an untapped land there. Maybe that was greedy. Wow, do you really just have nothing? I just really want to land. Can I just get a land? Alright. Okay, now we're taking over. It's good. It looks like my opponent wants to get Delirium here. Or that. Yep. Not a whole lot we can do. I mean, we're just going to void shatter this. And, yeah. Oh my god, my opponent can actually exile Quarantine Field. That's awkward. I wanted to, because I don't think my opponent can get rid of both my Gear Hulks, right? I don't think my opponent's using this Emrakul turn very well, but... Oh no, they can play the other Nahiri, sure. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah. Then kill the Chandra. Then kill the Quarantine Field. I mean, we still get to kill the Chandra. But my opponent gets to resolve something. I mean, that wasn't the worst. But yeah, maybe playing the Gear Hulk there was better. Yeah, so I definitely want to kill Chandra. Well, given that we don't have any other plays, let's go kill that. Alright, what you got? I guess maybe this is why I should keep in the sweepers.
Yeah?
Where's my glimmers, yo? I think we have to let that resolve. Because I want to protect my Nahiri here. That's how we stay ahead. Alright, my opponent whiffed. Probably taking a servant. Alright, so my opponent knows I have the Gear Hulk. What should I do with the Gear Hulk? Oh, I should probably change my title. Yeah, I can't Torrential Gear Hulk Radiant Flames, unfortunately. I mean, I can just play Anticipate. Because then I'll have 2 blockers and this will be at 6. Like, I don't really want to kill any of these creatures. Yeah, I'll just... I think Anticipate is probably just better than... Like... My cards have got to be more powerful here in the late game. Okay. So, Glimmer... Nihiri is doing a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, the problem here is just like hardcast Emrakul still get us pretty good. And there's not a lot we can do to stop it. I mean, I should probably counter that. But I want to keep my Nahiri alive, so I'm going to Void Shatter this so I can activate Wandering Fumarole to block. Basically, my opponent has to throw away a Nishkana. Although, now I'm thinking, is that even worth it? Or is it better for me to cast Glimmer and let this go? Because I can activate my Wandering Fumarole. I mean, I can also Glimmer for like a removal spell. So the question is, am I committed to this block? That's just... Then my opponent can just kill it next turn, though. I guess Glimmer is probably just better. Okay. And then we'll just eat an Ishkana for free. So the opponent can't really attack me here. No! Okay. When they stopped tapping mana, I was happy. Okay. That was what I wanted to see. This is actually not like a bad hedge if my opponent draws Emrakul. Oh no, I have the Void Shatter though. Well, I guess I can Void Shatter that. Now I have Jace though. Well, I'm just debating whether or not I want to Descend upon the Sinful. So if my opponent does cast Emrakul, having this in hand is nice if I don't have any counters. So I guess I'll keep it. Because I'm going to Void Shatter this. Yeah. Like Dan Ward was playing white in his Aetherworks Marvel deck just for the mirror because of how good Descent upon the Sinful is. So I feel like I should be keeping it in. Well, yeah, obviously I'm keeping Jace. That was not a question. Come on.
Glad to see you're still streaming.
I don't want that card. Yeah, maybe I should just bounce the Hulk. I mean, granted, my opponent's like, they need to find a Wrath here. So might as well cast Glimmer. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? And they get to kill all the creatures. Come on. Are those all my threats? God. Oh, man. That's like the one outer. I mean, those are all three. Those are three of my Gear Hulks. That's rough. I mean, I guess there are four. Whiff! Whiff! I don't think my opponent had that. They would have played it that turn, right? Okay, do I need... Should I wait till a counterspell or should I just go for it? How many Fumaroles in my deck? Plenty. One, two, three. Alright, we're going for it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so don't want any of these cards. Certainly want Negates, Dismissal, Scatter, Gideon's, Spell Queller. Although it's awkward, right? Because I have like all these sweepers that are like pretty good against them. But like, do I want, you know what I mean? Like how much removal do I want? They're going to board in trackers for sure. And I feel like I might want some just against like Ishkana shenanigans. Again, it's a Namba with Spell Queller, but I imagine Spell Queller's in here for this type of matchup. Right?
Has just been stuck on this.
Yeah. Alliance is good against Emrakul? No, it's actually terrible because they can just cast it, or if they know about it, it's... Also, at the same time, what am I boarding out? Probably rebuffs. I'm assuming I keep all the planeswalkers. Quarantine. I mean, it is my only answer to a resolved planeswalker. Granted, Chandra's the only one. I guess Quarantine Field is very bad with Nahiri if I get Emerald. Maybe keep a sweeper for Ishkana. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, these spell quellers feel awkward with the Wraths, but whatever. Maybe spell queller... It has to be for this matchup, right? Oh, I can also Radiant Flames for 2. Forgot about that. Oh god, I'm running out of time. Whatever. Okay. This can't be that off. Maybe Nahiri is not great, actually. Because then I can get my spell queller exiled. Are you supposed to board out Nahiri here? Don't think Queller is great in the matchup. Then where do you want Queller? I feel like Queller was like kind of built for this matchup almost. But maybe not. I'm gonna keep this, but it's... Oh, yes. Yes! Literally the perfect card. Whatever. My opponent's going to turn 2 Servant, turn 3 something, and whatever that something is, I'm not going to be able to beat. Like, we all know that's what's going to happen. This is how they get you. Oh, okay, that was huge. If they went Tracker, land. If they went Chandra, like, Servant just... Ugh. Nightmare. Harness Lightning. Harness Lightning is a nice cheap way to kill Servant of the Conduits and Tireless Trackers at instant speed. Sometimes you also have enough energy to kill like Ishkana. For the same reason why you keep like Grasp of Darkness in the matchup, you know? Puts Mountain into their hand. Okay. Wow. So they really need the mana. I guess it makes sense. Getcha. I'm keeping the Void Shatter in hand because they might have Ishkana. And they currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 types. So I want to have a hard counter for that. All right, all in. Am I supposed to just leave counter magic up here? If they just pass? I think so. We are winning the race. Leaves puts my mana in an awkward spot, but now I feel like my opponent doesn't have anything. Maybe they still do. Whatever. I can't really lose if I get to untap and have Void Shatter plus negate. Unless they have the uncounterable thing that kills flyers. But I would be shocked if they brought that in. It's better just to keep Harness Lightning in. That's an interesting one. I mean, it gives my opponent 3 flyers, which is kind of annoying. If he plays an Ishkana, this is not great for me. Okay. Big sign of weakness. No attacks there. Interesting. And we drew another counterspell. This is a nice thing about Queller. It's like a clock too. Yeah, but I can't Radiant Flames, like... The thing is a 2-3, so I can't Radiant Flames. Like, if I Radiant Flames... I have the Radiant Flames for 3 to kill the 2-3. Otherwise, there's no point where I can kill the tokens with the Radiant Flames, because it's a sorcery. Alright, Spell Queller is great. It's a little fragile, especially if they're like onto this plan. Yeah, but what I mean is he's not going to make Thopters unless I attack with the Spell Quellers, right? Then he can make 3 Thopters all at once, and then I can't Radiant Flames, and then he just can triple block and get a Marvel. Do I believe? No. I don't believe. You think the mana for the blue-black deck is bad? This is a lot worse, I think. I mean, if we find an island or a plains, it's good, I guess. Remember when this card was worth like 40 tickets? What happened? What happened, Nahiri? You were so great at one point. I don't think the 7 was good. Ooh. It's a little bit awkward, but my opponent mulled a 5. Alright. I don't know. I think it's like 15 to 20 tickets, something like that. Blue-white Panharmonicon. Did they hit? Smuggler's Copter? How lucky. God, this is so awkward. So the reason why I'm playing this is I think it's more important to be able to Void Shatter a turn 4 Panharmonicon. And there's nothing on 3 that's like too threatening that they can play. Like I can't stop the Copter anyways. So I'm not going to Harness Lightning this turn. So might as well play the tap land. I mean, to be fair, if they go land Panharmonicon, they have one card left in hand. So maybe it is worth it just to cast Harness Lightning on the Copter here. No, I'm gonna take damage. You get one free loot. Because I don't have a lot of other removal in my hand, I need to be able to just like use my counters on threats, and then like once all my counters are depleted, I can use Harness Lightning. Also, if I draw a land next turn, I can go Harness Lightning and Blessed Alliance. Opponent discarded Evolving Wilds. And this is why Andrew Cuneo plays 27 lands. Although I guess we mulligan to 5 land hand. What's that called when you just use like very selective data to prove your point? There's like a term for that, isn't there? Tilt! Tilt! Wow. Literally 5 different things people said. Confirmation bias. That sounds right. This is rough. I mean... Wow, I cannot believe my opponent cracked the clue there. That makes me like so much less scared of what could happen. I could have gone for the Blessed Alliance there, but I was a little bit concerned about a Resolve Eldrazi Displacer. At the same time, we're at 11 life. We can't really play around everything. But I mean, we can still take some damage. To play this Glimmer. I think it's super important that we resolve this Glimmer. That is not bad. I don't really have time to play Anticipate. Actually, I think I just want to bottom, but I just want to find lands. Although, you know, casting Radiant Flames does seem pretty good. My stomach is making some interesting sounds. Calm down there, stomach. No, I think it's too important to keep Harness Lightning for Smuggler's Copter. One is not 0. Just remember that, folks. If my opponent goes for the crew on the Copter, that's okay. I can still Harness Lightning it. Takes away a lot of the pressure. I guess they can resolve... If they go with the crew, they can then resolve a Cloud Blazer. The question is, should I give them a loot or keep up Counterspell? That deck doesn't play Avacyn, does it? Does not play Avacyn. Opponent really doesn't want to attack with a Smuggler's Copter. I just want to hit my... I need to be able to play like multiple things in a turn. I mean, that is annoying. Again, I can gain 4 life. But Westfield Abbey is really annoying, actually. That 1/1 is a fairly quick clock. I agree. It's most definitely a clock. Hey, my opponent's all in on the Westfield Abbey plan, which is fine. Again, I'm really relying on this like gain 4 life ability to kind of catch my opponent by surprise. Close one. Very, very close one. Ooh. This feels like a stasis snare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I let this resolve and let my opponent attack, well, my opponent has to crew them. The question is, do I let this resolve? Because I do have a Nahiri. I'm going to let this resolve. Alright, this is going to be really interesting. This is going to be super interesting what my opponent does with the copter. Very interesting. Okay, let me think. Two creatures this turn. Activate both copters, attack with the humans. That plays around Blessed Alliance. So the thing with Void, I can Void Shatter, Harness Lightning, and Blessed Alliance, but I can't use it to gain life. I want to cast Harness Lightning this turn, because with my Nahiri, I want to get back to Harness Lightning and play it again. So if I let everything resolve, and my opponent attacks me for 8, I can Blessed Alliance, Harness Lightning... Oh yeah, this is... Okay, so I just have to let everything resolve. This is unfortunate because my opponent has a 2 humans, so they somehow played around Harness Lightning and 2 Blessed Alliances, which is unfortunate. So I'll take 4, go to 3. This makes it so my opponent can't attack with the ground creatures. Oh, wait, hold on. Should I get the copter or should I get... Yeah, no, I should get this in there. We're not dead yet. We can we can go to 1 if my opponent has an answer to my Gearhulk. Well, my opponent's certainly going to play around the Blessed Alliance here. Wait. Hold on. Nahiri is being attacked by everything? What? Nahiri is being attacked by Reflector Mage. I'm at 3 life, and my opponent's not going for lethal. Are you... Are you serious? That's absurd. Come on, dude. Goofed? It's not goofed, it's just... Oh, God. I mean, this was clearly a top deck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. But I think we let it resolve. Okay, that maybe not so much. I don't think he's going to go for Ormondal. But who knows? Opponent's made some funky plays already. But the thing is, if you're so confident that I have a counter in my hand, then you should just make 1/1s. Like, attacking with the flyers is basically free. I attacked there because I wanted to get my opponent low. Just not going to crew the copter now. This is unreal. Whatever. This is great. So I was holding this back in case my opponent tried to flip Westphal Abbey, but they're so far away from that now that it doesn't matter. And now we've got the game pretty much locked up. The life gain is just going to be too much for my opponent to come back from. Target player gains 4 life. Bam! You tried so hard and got so far. Guess I just have to do this. It's so lame. So lame, opponent. You're so lame. This card's probably good. Perfect information, still couldn't win. Feels bad. How am I supposed to learn now? This card seems bad.
Now put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands
I hope this card's gonna end up being good. We'll see. I don't think he played perfectly with this perfect information. Yes. It was pretty clear the way he was playing. Just like lined up perfectly with my removal when he chose to activate, when he chose not to activate. But here we are. I mean, it was that match was like, that was savage, that game. Holy cow. Smuggler's Copter is a good card to ghost with. Yeah, my opponent knows I have a Plains in hand. Opponent will play fast now. Yep. Playing much faster. Way faster. It's actually unreal. Oh, just. Well, it probably has a counterspell, but what can you do? Just activating Copter. Just activating Copter now. Oh my god. This is unreal. Oh my god. It's like, come on, man, get a life. It would be better if I had an overlay that showed a different hand. Yeah, that would be kind of sweet. Oh, good reasoning, man. Good reasoning. I think I need to bounce this, as bad as that feels. These. Just get all the crappy dudes off the board. This is so awkward. I'm just bouncing this every turn, drawing a card. But it is like just time walking him, I guess. You know? So like this is actually not bad for me. Actually, I'm gonna cast this, see if I find counter. Oh, you get to watch me brown you. That's cool. It's totally fine. Eldrazi Displacer. Do I really care about countering that? I don't think so. If I like find a Radiant Flames or a Fumigate, okay, that's good. Whew. Man, this Jace has been gas. This. Ugh. If there's any justice in this world, my opponent will completely miss. Alright, there is in fact justice in this world. Actually, that's not that good. But you know what? It's fine. Everything is fine. Good block. I'm gonna play around Spell Shrivel because I know they board that in. Reflector Mage. It's an interesting one. Why wouldn't I Flames for 3? Because a 3-3 on my side is better than a 1-3 on their side. 50 cheer from Aberdasher. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Ten, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14, 18, 4, 8. Yep. Dobbs. 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 How does it feel to be Dobbs, my friend? You know what? I mean, that's just justice. It's just justice. Why you gotta be scum, man? Why you gotta be scum? All of a sudden, playing faster, attacking with Smuggler's Copter with reckless abandon. What the hell's wrong with you? Get out of here. Perfect information, still play terribly. Oliver, very selective attacking and blocking with Smuggler's Copter. Let's just put it that way. Very, very suspect attacking. Like, there was a turn where he played around my double Blessed Alliance Harness Lightning. There was a turn where he played around like one removal spell. There was a turn where he like only attacked with one creature. Game 2, all of a sudden when I put up the shields, he just attacked with Smuggler's Copter with no protection when he didn't see my hand. I gotta mulligan this. Later, Nick Randolph. I don't know why I said that like Gandalf, but later, Nick. Did anyone do that roll? All right, sweet. I don't think I want to land there. Ooh, aggro. We'll see how this goes. What do you like? What can they have? They don't have an artifact on turn 2.
Glad to see you're alive. Feels good, man.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the 3-1. Thank you very much, Arcbound Twerker, for the 23-month resubscription. It's the 3-1. Yeah. It took me... Oh. Just stone nothing. Alright. Or nothing. What did you keep? I mean, you know what sucks about this, by the way? I'm just gonna lose to a Gideon. That's the really crappy part about this. You know, my opponent's hand is probably suspect against a lot of other matchups. I'm just gonna lose to damn Gideon. Everybody knows it. Just gonna jam Gideon next turn. Oh, you were going to lose hard to Gideon. Oh, nothing. Oh my god. What do they have? Just a bunch of Harness Lightnings? Spell Queller? I just want maximum chances of drawing a land here naturally. Yeah, okay. Dude, nobody knows what he kept. Avacyn? No. What the hell is going on? What if my opponent's like quietly playing like a control deck that we just, you know, nobody knows about? Alright, now I don't need the lands. Oh yeah. Okay. What? This was that hand you kept was sketch. Just gonna go and say. Yeah, my eyes do kind of hurt too. Like these lands are not very pretty. Kind of wish I kept that Nahiri now. Or maybe this gets Aces snared or disintegrated or something. Okay, now we got time to do that. Alright. This is going to get disintegrated, at least. We're still doing okay. I think we're doing slightly above average. Can't even crew the caravan. Kind of want to keep up the negate this time around for the Gear Hulk. Kind of do want it to live. My stomach just keeps making really funky sounds. It is not nice. I have enough energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I mean, at this point, like, I think I can take 2, you know? I'm getting, like, a tiny bit greedy, but I think I can take 2. Alright, now I'm gonna go for the Glimmer. All the Void Shatters. I mean, I don't know how much removal my opponent has. I'm hoping it's not all. I'm hoping it's not all disintegrations. But you know, I at least waited a turn to play this with backup. Okay, my opponent scooped. All right. Sideboard blue is generally just Ceremonious Rejection if they're playing Severa's list. But it could. I mean, they could very easily have something like Negate too. All right. Yeah, Bombardment obviously comes in, along with Linvala. Do they have enough flyers for Tears of Valakut? I don't think so. So it looks like I just bring in those 4 cards. And probably just take out, like... Actually, Negate might not be terrible for Gideons and whatnot. Void Shatter seems bad. I'm not sure how good Jace is. What's wrong? What's wrong, Kyle? It's not working? I'll fix it for you. Aha! How many negates do I want in this matchup? I mean, they have like... Do we go with 3 negates? Or maybe 2 negate, 1 Void Shatter? Just... I guess Scatter is actually... No, Void Shatter is better. Because you can Void Shatter Scrap Heap Scrounger. Man, we can just never ever beat Planeswalker. Do I need more counters to Planeswalkers? Then I can just get beat down. This is rough. No, I don't want Queller with Radiant Flames, Fumigate, and Descend. Yeah, I'm debating between Negate and Void Shatter. I mean, you can still Void Shatter Gideon on turn 3. Scatter's better? I don't think so. I think the being able to exile Scrap Heap Scrounger is very relevant. I don't know. Bring in another Negate? Maybe Jace is bad. Alright, fine. I don't want all the counters, so I'll just... This hand is awkward. If I draw a bunch of lands, is it good? Got so many expensive cards. The curve of this deck is so high. I mean, I have an Immolating Glare turn too, but I'm gonna ship this. I don't like it very much. This hand is approximately 1 billion times better. Well, my hope here is that my opponent plays a creature. Any creature, like, that dies to Radiant Flames. That is the hope. I do not want my opponent to play Cultivator's Caravan, but there's just so many ways I can see myself losing here. If my opponent just untaps and plays a Gideon, for example, also just drawing dead. Also, if my opponent just has a Negate here, you know? That's what it looks like. No, I think my opponent's just cracking Clue, actually. Oh, okay. That's actually way better. That means my opponent has untapped land Gideon. Yep. Can't win. Do I need to board in my own Gideons? I mean, this is the problem, by the way, with control decks, is just Gideon is actually just unbeatable. Like, I am not winning this fight. Literally unbeatable. Our hand was fine. It was actually pretty good against most aggro decks. Just Gideon gives you this another angle of attack that's just so hard for control decks to beat. I mean, if I had an untapped land here, would that have mattered? No, we're dead. Yeah, that was beating. Stupid Gideon. Yeah, I think I actually just need more counters. Despite counters not being good in the matchup. You know, I'm not playing Dynavolt Tower or anything. So, maybe like... But then, like, what do I take out? I mean, Linvala's got to be good. Quarantine Field deals with Gideon, or helps deal with Gideon. Like, are any of these Planeswalkers bad? Nahiri at least gets to exile Scrap Heap Scrounger, but... What about my own Gideons? Actually. What if I just play my Gideon first? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much I want all these counter spells. No, you definitely don't want Spell Queller. This hand seems good. When did you find out boarding Gideons was right in Blowy Flash? I think you're never supposed to board them out. Or something. Am I supposed to shock that? I've seen some decks play one copy of Imprisoned in the Moon. I mean, that's how problematic Planeswalkers are. They need to print like an Oblivion Ring or something. You know? It's just like, why print these Planeswalkers that are so pushed and so powerful and just have no ways to deal with them? It's not fun. Not fun. Yeah, Pithing Needle would be fine too. Yeah, Pithing Needle would be good. I would be down for that. Which of these do I want? I guess this is... This gets me ahead on cards, but this I can cast for 4 mana. Name Marvel with Needle too? Yeah. I guess I'll take the Quarantine Field. I'm not super confident about that. Oh, man. So the reason why I'm playing the Port Town here is because I'm on the play. I'm not really... Like, this Void Shatter is basically reserved for Planeswalkers, which comes into play on turn 4. So... Like, I can play this land tapped, and if I draw a Glimmer, I can do multiple things or whatever. Alright, need a Glimmer or a land or something. Just want to draw like 2 lands in a row. Then I don't care. But give me 2 lands. That's awkward. I guess we just take 5. I mean, I can bombardment the Inspector in Blessed Alliance, but then I still have to deal with Athalia. So it's better to do it the other way, probably. I mean, do you really like Bombardment plus Alliance? If anything, I would like Alliance to kill this and gain 4 life as a good use of my mana. And then just Bombardment that. He missed the land job? You don't know that. Yeah, but I can counter the Gideon. I don't know. Doing this allows me to shock plus keep at Void Shatter next turn, which I think is totally fine. I mean, sure, they have a Cultivator's Caravan. But again, it wasn't clear that they didn't have a land for that turn. It's not like this does anything if there's no threat on the board. Oh, that's really good for us. What do they have?
Now put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up,
Oh? Yeah.
Saw you very briefly on Saturday at GP Denver. Sorry about your day too. Better luck next event.
Thank you, HK Lives. Alright. Well, I still don't want to lose to Gideon here, so I'm gonna take the 4. I guess if my opponent plays a Planeswalker, I still want to counter it. I can also Quarantine Field these two. Yeah, okay, it depends on what my opponent plays. If my opponent plays Gideon, obviously I have to counter it. I can counter it, then play Quarantine Field for 2. That seems okay. Although having a Gearhulk on the board is also not bad. Alright, so let's actually think about this. So my opponent plays Gideon, makes a token. Actually, I can kill Gideon and have Gearhulk on the board. Alright, let's think about this. So if my opponent chooses to make a token with the Gideon here, I can go end of turn Gearhulk, harness Lightning the Avacyn, then I can play Quarantine Field on the token plus Cultivator's Caravan and attack Gideon for lethal. I think, yeah. And we just get a big creature on the board too, which is nice.
Kyle, Mommy, and Jake.
Now, if I draw like a cheap removal spell, whew, that's also interesting. God, so many interesting lines. So now, right? Now I have to. Now I'm like thinking about the potential for another Gideon. Should I Quarantine Field the Knight and keep up Void Shatter?
He's just staring at you.
Hi, Jake.
shit. Oh, sweet daddy.
He's got 3 cards in hand. So you know it's all gas.
He wants to go to you for a little bit. His body language.
Hi, Jake.
See?
Jake awake. Jake awake, awake. What? Oh no, mommy running away. Mommy running away. Mommy running away. Oh no.
What are you gonna eat for dinner? You wanna eat that chicken tortilla soup? Rebecca?
Wait 1 sec. Caravan crew costs 3. I guess it can't play Gideon plus another thing. All right, let's just go for 2. I think we do care about the caravan. It's just extra value. If my opponent plays another Gideon, I mean, I can just attack it, right? And then I can void shatter anything that they play, so it just breaks even. I'm countering this. Alright, this resolves. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, da, 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 da. What you put you put you put you? What put huh? Sure. Hold on. Thinking. I mean, my opponent probably has Disintegration. If they have Archangel Avacyn number 2, so be it. It's like pretty unlikely, you know? We don't have a whole lot else. I mean, they would have played it last turn if they had the Archangel Avacyn. Yeah. This card's a blank. Okay. So now they have to pay 2 mana. Alright. Whiff! Whiff, please! We drew lots of lands. Oh, we're lagging! I think we whiffed! I think we got a whiff. Did we get a whiff? So lucky. Ooh, that. Oh, only 3 types. Well, if my land died... No, I didn't have mana. Wow. That was kind of lucky, actually, I think. I mean, I think we played that reasonably, but that was still kind of lucky. I'm surprised Key to the City is still in the deck. I have no creatures to block with, you know? I guess just as a 2-mana loot effect. 3-0 so far. I'll be right back, folks. Whoa, not the face. Whoa. What's up, man? What's up, man? Whoa. Don't headbutt me, man. That hurts. Dun, 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 dun. Whoosh. 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 He said he's molded 5 against me before. Okay. Kyle, how are you feeling? Huh? Are you sick? Come here, let me see. Oh, Jerry. Oh, you have a fever. Did mommy give you medicine? Do you need medicine?
No.
You know, you gotta take your medicine. Alright, alright, alright. Jabberwocky has so many trophies? 36. Dear lord. That's a lot. Look at these grinders, man. Got some trophy envy here. You know, I think I don't do a bad job. I play like two leagues a day. You know, that's not bad. Most of the time. Alright, playing against the enemy. Getting a forest for her. I wouldn't really consider myself a grinder. I play so much less than all these grinders. Like, I feel like, despite you being a student, Oliver, I feel like even you play more Magic than I do. Actually, that if you're a student, you 100% play more Magic than I do. I played that because I really need to keep a Void Shatter for turn 4. I mean, sure, you can make like a Thopter, but that's not a big deal. Dude, there was that one time where you're like, yeah, I don't have time to test, I don't play enough. And then, like, you just had like 15 cube trophies.
Yeah, come here. If you come after you eat your food. Okay? A little bit.
Ooh. Get wrecked, bruh. Although, our hand doesn't have a whole lot going on. I mean, I can see why Cuneo wants to play 27 lands. I mean, look at this. This has happened frequently. Kyle. 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 Okay, come here. Give it to me. The iPad's not working?
Yeah,
Because you keep pressing wrong buttons.
not working.
Okay, it's working now. Yeah.
Farted.
It farted.
No, you farted.
Yeah. No, you farted.
No, you farted.
No, you
No,
farted.
you farted.
Given that I have the quarantine field, I think it's pretty safe to just jam Nahiri. No fourth land. This is the turn right here. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We good. My hand is fine. Let's just get rid of that. I'm not really ulting Nahiri anyways. And like my hand is just gas. So I'd rather just
What?
iPad here.
Okay. Coming.
always loot. Well, this is the opposite of looting, I guess. Don't, you know how people say always loot? Don't always rummage. You know? Don't always rummage. Alright, let's get some pressure going here. I'm going to Void Shatter here because I have another one in my hand. And I don't want to give my opponent another type in the yard.
Now put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
Sunshine Dan, thank you very much for the subscription using Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Kind of want to counter that, but I probably shouldn't. I guess I should Glimmer. Basically, if I find a cheap counterspell for it, I'll use it. If not, then...
Yeah, don't touch yet, okay?
Because I can always Nahiri for one. Oh my god, that's bad.
But Kyle heard put your hands up,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, oh.
Good Kyle.
Banana and potato it is for you, son.
Alright, now we're just going to put a Gear Hulk into play next turn and just like flashback Glimmer. You can have those. You know what's going to happen? I'm just going to call it. We're just going to draw the other Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk number 3 right here.
Apple juice?
I guess at this point we don't need to, because I can just play this Gear Hulk.
Here, Baba. Your stress ball.
Stress ball. Yes. Ooh, my tummy just keeps making these weird
Maybe
sounds.
you're hungry.
Oh. I don't know. What can I even... I don't even know what I can get with this. Maybe should I have bottomed the Gear Hulk? Whatever. Can't possibly lose.
We're doing some of these chicken meatballs with rice.
Sure. All right. My opponent did not have the best draw. Usually my Marvel opponents just have everything perfectly on curve, but was not the case this time around. I imagine sideboarding in this matchup is a little bit easier. What was it? We liked Spell Queller, Negate, Scatter, Summary Dismissals, Gideons. Take out these removal spells. Take out Fumigate. Keep Descend. Radiant Flames, I can Radiant Flames for 2. That's the important thing. One cool thing about Nahiri too is after, if they whiff on Marvel, you can just get the Marvel after. I think we wanted to cut the rebuffs. What else did I cut? I think we cut Quarantine Field. I don't know if that's correct though. It's pretty bad against like World Breakers and stuff. The reason why I like Harness Lightning is because it gets Servant of the Conduit and Tireless Tracker. We do have a lot of 4-drops. Also, maybe it's just one Radiant Flames. Like, Radiant Flames isn't great. No, I definitely brought in Gideon last time. Alright, I'll try one Radiant Flames. Yeah. I'm not 100% on that part, but... Cut one of the Glimmers. That hurt my soul, that suggestion. That hurt my soul. I mean, it's actually a totally reasonable suggestion, but like, you know, it just hurt me so much. Alright, last time I killed this and it really bit me in the booty. But this time I have Negate. So if my opponent wants to play a Chandra here... Yep. Oh god, this is so lame. I mean... I just have to. Oh, what? He just let it resolve? Nice F6, bruh. No attacks. No, what? What is going on here? Didn't want to attack into Spell Queller. Interesting. With the 3 counters in my hand, I think the way I lose is by not drawing land. So I'm going to actually bottom the Negate. And go with the... Because I have the Glimmer too for guess. I'm assuming they just take Ulamog. No, it puts Mountain into hand, okay. It would be funny if I just died because I flooded after giving that excuse. 1, 2, 3, 4 types right now. I don't really want to discard there. Like by playing Glimmer. So, slow down the clock. We can Gear Hulk this turn. Let's see, 4 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't really do that much if I do this. Also, them not attacking before makes me think that they don't have removal, you know? Alright, things are looking good. With the Gear Hulk in my hand, I'm making this attack just because, you know, I want to be putting the pressure. Like, we're not going to die because we're getting attacked by Servant of the Conduit. I don't think, at least. And I'm just running out the Gear Hulk. Sure, my opponent could have a Remove Spell for Spell Queller, but... So 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Creature, land, enchantment, sorcery, planeswalker. So they can cast it if they want. They could have Ulamog in their hand, though. It's actually a very likely card that they could have. So I am going to exile the Servant. Oh, shoot. I played the wrong land. I played the wrong land. I should have obviously played Hub, so I can play Glimmer. But I'm trying to play around Emrakul this turn. Next turn I can attack with the Fumarole with Void Shatter backup for lethal. Yeah, I should have played Aether Hub. Alright, we got there. Man, it does feel nice beating on Marvel decks. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so nice. So nice. Oh, God. Why does my stomach keep making these sounds? Alright. Last match. Let's do this. Doesn't that look weird? Wait, no, that's not a good angle. There we go. Looks like it's alive. Who's my favorite champion in League of Legends? I'm not very good with him, but I like Ezreal. But I'm a top laner, main. My favorite champion? Yeah, it's probably Ezreal.
Do you want some kind of sauce on it, or you want to try it first?
Stomach's been acting kind of funny.
That's why I give you a little bit.
Thank you very much.
I see you eat it.
How many Marvel decks have we played? We've played one Marvel deck or 2. I don't
You might
know.
want to cut into it. It's very hot.
Then maybe I shouldn't eat it yet.
A little bit.
I'm assuming it's
It's a
good.
nibble. It's a nibble. How is
Mm.
it? I told you.
I knew it was going to taste good. It's got like a lot of fat in it.
Yes, it's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I repeated both.
Yeah.
I cooked.
Best cook. I don't want to get wrecked by like a grapple. I mean, I know my opponent could play like a Liliana, and that would really suck, but Pilgrim's Eye not as bad. So I'm playing this because that allows me to harness Lightning a Mind Rack Demon if my opponent chooses to play it. That is interesting. Like with the 2 energy, this Harness Lightning can kill anything. So I want to draw Glimmer. Ask and you shall receive. Our hand is great. I'm assuming my opponent's going to take Mind Rack Demon, but maybe not. Oh, Noxious Gearhulk, interesting. Why do we play this deck at the GP? I never really actually tested this deck. This is also actually like fairly easy to play. They have Gearhulk and maybe Traverse the Ulvenwald here. What did I play at the GP? Not a good deck. I played Blue-White Flash. It was actually fine. Well, not a lot I can do about that Gearhulk, so... Oh, you know what I can do? Is that good though? I can bounce the Gearhulk, but then my opponent can kill my Jace. Deece. That was Dace. This gives me types too, which is awesome. Actually, hold on. Oh, this exiles them too. Oh man, this is perfect. Man, this deck is so great. Why didn't I play this at the GP? You know? Mostly small brain, probably. I guess I could loot it first. Still got all these cards! Yes! Just eating a plate full of rice. There's literally nothing else on my plate. So they usually board in Transgresses, Nissa, etc. So I think you want all the negates. I think I want the 2 Wraths for Ishkana, but I don't think Radiant Flames is great. Should probably cut some of these too. I mean, Immolating Glare is not terrible. It's so awkward if they know about it, though. I think I do want the rebuffs, though. It actually counters everything. And the way they beat you is they get under you. So does this seem like a reasonable sideboard plan? I think I want to just play all the Planeswalkers. The Wraths. They're not going to bring an Appetite most likely, so Quarantine Field is actually pretty decent too. Yeah, perfect sideboard plan. Andrew Cuneo, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Gideon isn't great. I don't know. It's like, am I concerned about Grimflare? Can you show us that creepy picture of LSV in the background? Absolutely. Dun 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 dun.
Daddy.
Hmm.
I made a mess. Taking out his picture mess. I was near booking.
I don't know what you said.
A mess.
A mess?
A mess choice.
Jake made a mess?
No, me.
You made a mess?
I'm a mess. I make a mess, Daddy.
That's bad. You shouldn't be making messes.
Jake's not filming me, Bill both me.
I don't know what you're. I don't know what that means.
Mommy's a Kunama choice. Mommy's a Kunama choice. Kunama choice, Mommy. Daddy.
Oh,
The door.
maybe Gideon isn't great in this matchup.
Daddy.
I'm really concerned about random.
Ah!
Kyle.
Isn't this door, Daddy?
Hmm.
Is it door?
That's a door. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm really concerned about just random beatdowns by like Mind Rack Demons, Tireless Trackers, and Grimflares. So again, I'm not 100% on this. We'll see how it plays out. On the draw especially, like, I'm a little bit soft to turn to Grimflare. Because I don't even have rebuff. Don't just run out tracker. Ooh. Alright, give me a Port Town. Port Town? I mean, I guess a land isn't terrible there, but would have really preferred a blue land. Yeah, well, Gideon is good out of blue-white. I'm not so sure it's great out of control. But again, I could be wrong. Does my opponent... See, the thing is, just take the 4 damage. Who cares? You know what I mean? Just take the 4 damage. Puts Liliana. So we know about Liliana. 3 types still. You know... I feel like I still need to Glimmer here over Glare. If I find a blue source, I can go Glare into Counterspell. I'm glad I kept the Glare in, though. Alright, untap blue source, please. I'm just literally binning everything else. Okay. I mean, Hub works. Hub works. This allows us to kind of attempt to get the tempo back. Does my opponent have a creature in the yard? No. Alright, so let's Glare this. So this gives my opponent Delirium. Probably Void Shattering this. Oh, Tireless Tracker. Did they play a land? Oh, this is really crappy for me. Yeah, they have an untapped land. So Liliana will in fact resolve if I do this. And they'll get back a Mind Rack Demon. I guess that's not too bad. I just can't actually afford to have this resolve right now. So I do have to counter it. And I will Void Shatter it so my opponent can't get it back with Liliana. Actually, my opponent should probably plus. Well, unless they're afraid of Quarantine Field. Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of have to counter the Mind Rack Demon here, so I guess I let this resolve. My opponent's probably taking a Gear Hulk here. It's just like our hand is kind of built in a way where we can't really let anything resolve, basically. But I mean, you know, if we get to counter, if we get to counter the Mind Rack here. My opponent pluses this. Then we can Gear Hulk Glimmer and, you know, get some value that way. But I want to keep up my counter magic too. Let that resolve.
Paul,
Hmm.
how are these socks unraveling?
Some cheap socks, yo.
It's Oshkosh.
Oshkosh be gosh.
It's because we got them at the outlets?
Just might be.
What? Hi, Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Stupid hissing Quagmire. It's 3-4. Ugh. I messed that up. Should main phase Glimmer. Like, all of our cards are... Ugh, I didn't expect to draw two, like, expensive cards, but all of our cards are gas, which is why I chose the bottom. Obviously, being able to fire off 2 Glimmers would have been nice. I mean, at this point, it feels like my opponent's committed to, like, the plus Liliana strategy. So... yeah. That was gas. You think my opponent just goes for the ult next turn? One, two, three, four, five, six. Not worth. This is Cuneo's list. Why let him get to ult? Because I can summary dismissal. I don't think Ishkana is that big of a deal. So I want to save my counters. Okay. Alright, so my opponent's going to let it go up to 8. Nope, nope, nope.
Please. All this is ketchup.
Please, please, please.
September 28, 2015. This is so bad.
I think it's okay. It's just best.
Maybe that's why I'm getting really done.
Oh my god. But there. So my brother's eating corn dogs, right?
No.
And he's like, oh, let me get some sauce for my corn dogs. And he got like ketchup and like honey mustard and some red wing sauce the day before. And he was like, oh yeah, it's really good, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, let me have it again today. And then he squirted some ketchup and he was like, he was about to squirt some of the honey mustard. And he looked at the expiration date and he was like, June. Okay. And then he threw it out. And then he goes, okay, barbecue sauce, and it is then. And then he looked at the expiration for that and he was like, November. I'm like, yeah, that's not too long ago. And he was like, 2015. And then he threw that out. And then he's like, how old is this ketchup? And then he looks at it and he's like, oh, December 2015. And he's like, oh, maybe that's why I've been having stomach pains.
Yeah, we kind of tend to keep things in a little bit past its.
It's okay, you know, like, you know, it's just Best Buy.
5-0! That is kind of gross. That's why I didn't want to eat that, because I thought the story had to do with something going bad, but but you're eating it, so.
It's frozen.
Yeah.
You should probably throw in that strawberry jam.
What happened? My award thing. How do I move this? Do you see this? It's stuck. Oh, there we go.
Grab it.
There we go.
Oh, you got a treasure
Woo! We got 8 treasure chests. Andrew Cuneo, clearly a master. Dropped 1 game. Should have played this at the GP. Oh, man. It's the 3rd trophy. I mean, we don't have a lot, but we now have a trophy with Blue-White Flash, Green-Black Delirium, and Blue-Red-White Control. But I will say this. Of all the decks, I enjoy playing this style of deck the most. We went 3-2 with the Blue-Black Marvel deck and 5-0 with the Blue-Red-White deck.
Yeah,
Planeswalkers are still a very big problem, but I just like the way that this deck plays out.
Ask chat. So if it's this, is it broken?
So Kyle spilled water all over my phone, and it turned off, and now it's stuck on this. I should probably not keep it charged and take it to an iPhone repair place. It might already be too late. But, you know.
Or are you gonna get a replacement?
BK, are you going to Milwaukee this weekend? Hmm?
Are you gonna get a replacement or get the iPhone 7? If you get
This is like a sign for me to get an iPhone 7, but I can't afford one.
if you get just a replacement at the iPhone store, it's $300. Remember?
If I replace this with an iPhone 7?
No, the same one, iPhone 5.
Oh.
That's what happened to mine when.
Maybe I'll
Kyle-
get a used iPhone 6. Times are tough these days, you know. That's why I gotta squeeze this. Yeah, 5-0. Turn it off, submerge it in rice. That's what we did. That's what we did.
for a
I like how
full-
an Asian person suggests that. And literally, that's what we did.
Full 24 hours.
That's awesome. The first person I saw was Sherwin Poo. And it was literally just some Asian guy going, "Put it in some rice!"
What?
Oh, I know. Put in rice!
Rice?
Rice.
Green.
Cumin rice.
Green rice?
You like rice? Whoa.
Is he going to school tomorrow?
Jesse.
No.
No, you don't want to do that one?
Ah,
James.
James. No. No,
Okay,
James.
no James. No James.
want
He should go tomorrow.
James.
Okay, James.
James.
Team Rocket.
Rocket.
Blast off at the speed of light.
Right.
Surrender now.
Fight. No, this right. Wobble fit.
Wobble fast.
Ow.
If he has a fever, they're not gonna take him.
He's okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he is tomorrow.
He has a fever.
You know.
Ow, ow, ow.
Kyle, you've done better Team Rocket announcements, but that was okay. That was okay.
No.
That's right.
It's kind of warm too. That's not good. That's right. I like never have delirium with this thing. Actually, that's not true.
Oh,
That is not true.
ow.
Kyle, school tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I wonder if this card's actually good. I guess just you want more instant speed ways to kill flyers, but Boba
I
Fett.
got mommy. I got your ears.
You got my ears.
I got your nose.
You got my nose.
I got your mouth.
You got my mouth.
I got your hair.
I think Boba Fett was a bad guy. Although he doesn't really look like a bad guy. I mean, to be fair, can Team Rocket really be considered bad people? They never ever get anything done, you know? They're a mild nuisance at best. They're like a mosquito bite,
Owie, ow.
you know?
I hate mosquitoes.
Try holding home and power. Doesn't that reset my phone?
Isn't that what you want? Oh,
Try a reset. Okay. We're trying. If it works, oh my god. Paul, come to Milwaukee. No, man.
oh,
Oh!
Mommy,
what? Wait, what
Wait.
is it?
It blinked.
That's
Mommy.
different.
mommy.
What?
Yeah, mosquitoes like give you dengue and stuff. It's actually not good.
And Zika.
And Zika. Oh, Zika, that's the one.
Zika. There's people in Curacao that has Zika.
Zika's the worst.
Zika.
Good thing we left before that.
Ow. Ow.
It's still the apple of death.
Yeah, Tears is obviously for a blue-white flash matchup. You know what was really funny? Ben Rubin, when I played against him. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Did you just see that? Oh my god, I think my phone's broken. It did this weird fade the blue thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, you seem very distraught.
My feet. Ow, my feet, my feet, my feet. Mama. Ah, my feet.
You know, I don't know what it is, but my stomach's been gurgling all day.
Like
Maybe all the bad toxins in my body just want to get out.
sulfur.
I don't know, it's
noxious
just
gas.
like gas.
At least it's not coming out.
James.
Isn't it better that it comes out?
James.
It's just in my stomach going. Blah, 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 blah. Kaya, give Daddy a big hug. 1, 2. Give me some of this. Ow! Other way? Other way?
Yeah.
What do you mean other way? I just turned. Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job.
11,
Oh, you want to keep going?
12,
Okay.
13,
Okay.
14,
Mm-hmm.
15,
Whoa.
17,
No, 16.
16,
Okay.
17,
Mm-hmm.
18,
Mm-hmm.
19,
Mm-hmm.
10,
20.
20.
Good job. Down.
No.
Whoa. Hey,
Ow.
got your nose.
Ew.
Oh, hey! 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 Yeah, you're eating everything. You're eating everything, huh? You're eating everything.
Wow.
I got your face.
I got your face. I got your face.
Got your ears.
I got your ears.
Ah! Got your chin.
I got your chin.
You don't even know what my chin is. That's not my chin.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Ow.
Pew, pew.
Whoa.
Look at that one.
Ow, ow, ow.
Hey, don't
ow.
hit yourself with the ball. How you gonna possibly pilot this deck if you're gonna hit yourself? Yeah, don't hit yourself in the head with the ball, huh? Do I have to teach Jake how to play Magic?
No.
Oh, you want to learn?
Yeah.
Okay, well then don't hit yourself in the head. Yeah, I know it's funny.
Whoa.
All right, calm down, huh?